What's up, YouTube? It's Dr. Powerhouse, back with another video. If you like this channel, hit the notification button and subscribe. Today we're going to talk about being true to yourself. I'm out here in the park today, just getting some fresh air. Look like it's about to rain, but I'm gonna get this video done before I do that. This is a question that you gotta ask yourself. Are you being true to self? And I already know you wanna know what do I mean by that. Are you trying to fit into the crowd and be something you're not? Or are you living in your I am? And some people might ask, what is my I am? What's true to you? We always look for people and crowds to fit into because we want to belong to something. Sometimes that's not for everybody. Some people are loners. I'm pretty much balanced when it comes to that. I could be alone, but then again, I want to be around people. So I kind of balance myself with that. I like to be in my own thoughts so I can get things done. Some people understand it, some people don't. That ain't my problem though. That's yours. We tend to do things that we really don't want to do, but we want to fit in. Let's say, for instance, like partying, right? Some people aren't really parties. Some people go to parties and they're like a fly on the wall. They're not interacting. They're just sitting there. You'll have a friend walk over and ask you, are you okay? And 9 times out of 10, you are. You just don't fit in that crowd. And you recognize it when you don't fit in. Even when you're in a room full of people, you still feel alone. When you're in the right environment, you don't feel alone. You feel like a part of something, that you belong. So if you are experiencing that, that might be the case. We're always listening to people how to be successful and what they should do. What's their ideal of success? Success is measured in different forms. Success to you might just be being happy and whatever. Just breathing air. Success to someone else might be making $1 million or $1 billion. Success to another person might be having raising your children to become productive members of society. If you're the type of person that feels like you're being pressured to be a part of something when you really don't, it just doesn't resonate with you, then this message is for you. And I'm just here to let you know that you're not alone. I remember growing up, I had an abundance of friends, but do I really call them friends? Maybe acquaintances. But I didn't know the real definition of a friend. And you had to learn over the years as you self-develop. What I've recognized and what I've learned from all of that at this point in my life is that I value quality relationships. Not just to have a relationship with somebody, just to have someone to fill a void because you're bored. You need something to do. Does this interaction and this connection with this individual, whether it's platonic or intimate, romantic, is it beneficial? Do you feel purpose? Does it bring you value? Are you inspired and motivated by it? Does it make you a better person? These are the questions you need to ask yourself when you embark on any situation. I noticed today a lot of people are more monetarily focused on getting rich. Nothing's wrong with that if that's what you want to do, but why do you want to get rich? And when I talk to certain people about making moves as far as making more money, they're really not happy doing that. They figure that's the way the world is going, so they might as well be a part of it. But why do you want to? What is it actually doing for you when you make money? Because you can buy a house, you can take trips, you can have 6 figures in your bank account. But are you truly happy though doing that? Are you taking on jobs and business risks that really fulfill you? You feel purpose behind it? Or are you just doing something to make the almighty dollar? And yes, it could be lucrative. I'm a person that believes in wealth in so many aspects. But my personal opinion about money isn't just to buy material things. They're nice. They are. It's more or less about using it as a tool to do what you want to do. And the why behind it. Why do you want to do it? That's the question I recommend you ask yourself when chasing money. When you should attract it instead of chase, by the way. Do you know who you are? Are you living in your truth? I think we all need to ask that question. I feel as if I'm a good judge of character, and I'm a very spiritual person, so I can kind of pick up on people's energies and their vibrations, and I can kind of see through the bullshit. You know, people wearing a mask, putting on a facade like they're happy when they're really not. They don't know that you're watching and you can feel it, but they think they're fooling you, basically. But they're not. And some of the most wealthiest people behind closed doors, man, they're in shambles, man. That's why you find like A-list celebrities committing suicide. You would think from the outside looking in, man, they got it made. No, they don't. They're not happy doing that. I mean, that's to be an athlete, to be a movie star, to be a public figure on national television. You would think that'd be a worldly dream, right? Not for everyone. Sometimes it's just a hard knock life. But you wouldn't know it because they don't expose it. And a prime example of that is that guy from that played the Joker in The Dark Knight. He nailed that role. I mean, in my opinion, he kind of nailed it better than Jack Nicholson did back in the day. Look what happened to him 2 years later, or was it 2 years later? Maybe it wasn't 2 years later, but whatever. That's a prime example of a person not happy with themselves. He's living a dream. But was it his dream? I see the world, man, for what it is. I want to show it to you. This is where I'm hanging out. Man, I feel bad for this guy right here, man. He's sitting over here. Homeless. Man, anybody could have came out here and did something to him. You know what? But sometimes them people are happy. You'll be like, seriously? Seriously. They don't have a worry in the world. No, they don't have a roof over their head. And hopefully he's sleeping in the park and it's the summertime, but hopefully in the wintertime he finds a shelter, some shelter somewhere where he can stay warm. But you know what? This man get the right opportunity. All that can turn around and he could be making more money than you. If he put his mind to it. So yeah, it starts with your mindset, first of all. You gotta have the right mindset to know, and the intelligence and the wisdom to know, are you living in your truth? Are you living in your truth? That's the number one question you need to ask yourself today. I had to ask myself. And I wasn't for years. But I was always a seeker because I wanted to know. I wanted to understand. Purpose means everything to me. And hopefully it does to you. So YouTube, I wanted to just bring that to your attention, some awareness. In case there's someone out there that needs to hear this video, is having these thoughts, it feels this way. Are you living in your truth? You be the judge. You guys have a good day.